Yo guys, it's Tinted back here with another episode of Minecraft Tutorcraft, and this week's episode, we are making a mob farm. Now, as you know, Minecraft Java has its fair share of decent mob farms, and this is actually a pretty simple one on my part because I didn't want to design something too crazy, so we have something that looks like this. Now, I tried to design one for Bedrock as well, but unfortunately, I couldn't get something that has better rates than Silent Whisper, which I will link at the top right at the video right here, so do check his video out. Unfortunately though, his mob farm does not have the rates of 12,000 items per hour simply because trident killers are broken and do not apply looting free effect when being used, which means that the farms are all tanked by 1/3 of their efficiency, so nothing on Bedrock can run on 100% efficiency. To make matters worse, to do some parity changes, Bedrock apparently decided to change the way mob spawns on Minecraft Bedrock in 1.21, and that basically breaks everything. Everything that we know about Minecraft Bedrock mob farms are just out of the window. Because if you guys don't know, in Minecraft Bedrock, mobs usually spawn, if I recall, I haven't played that in a long time, so do correct me if I'm wrong, but mobs usually spawn on the northeast corner of a block. So for example, we are facing north right now, so this is the northeast corner of the block, so the mobs usually spawn here in the between 4 blocks, and that basically makes it easy for us to push the mobs off using a solid block on top of it, because Bedrock just spawns mobs without checking the hit, which is why we can do stuff like have mobs spawn inside scaffolding with water pushing them down. So anyway, that's a very convenient mechanic in Bedrock, which they are changing, because now on Bedrock in 1.21, mobs spawn in the center just like in Java. But unlike Java, Bedrock does not have sweeping edge, which means we cannot do farms like this where we have a massive kill chamber and we just kill every mob at once, because we do not have sweeping edge and we basically just kill the mobs off one by one. Now anyway, that's enough about Minecraft Bedrock. So basically this farm is super simple. We have the items collection part right here, we have the kill chamber right here, we have this little big square right here which basically feeds the mobs into the item killer, not item killer, the kill chamber, and we have all these spawning platforms. So maximum on this farm you can have 19 spawning platforms, and the roof is about 21 blocks long. So if you guys don't know how this works, basically mobs just spawn on top of here, and water basically just travels 7 blocks from its source. So after a certain timing, the mobs just flow down, boom, they fall, and they fall into the kill chamber and they die. Now, the good thing about this farm is that the redstone timer is at the bottom, so that it's super easy to expand to the top. You can just build a temporary roof, which I'll cover in the tutorial, and it's literally super easy. You just destroy parts of the small part of the roof and you can just continue building. You don't have to bother about destroying some redstone whatsoever. And this redstone is accessible from the kill chamber right here. As you can see, there's a trapdoor. You can flip it, and then you can flip the lever, and then you can hear the water dispense right there. And if you want to stop it, you can just flip the lever again, close this trapdoor, and then you are Gucci. Now, that's enough of me talking about the farm. Let's talk about the spawn rates and the rates of the farm. Alright guys, so I have changed my difficulty to hard mode, and as I speak right now, you may see mobs just dropping behind me. So let's talk about the rates of this farm. Now in hard mode, I'm not sure about the other modes, but I tested this in hard mode, and we get about 20,000 items per hour, which corresponds to about 50 levels of XP in about 10 minutes, which means you get about 100 levels of XP in 1 hour. Now, I don't know why you guys would need that much XP. It's literally way more than you need for repairing anything and whatnot. And as you can see, the XP just keeps flowing. Now if I change my game mode to survival right here, you can see that I'm already level 6. And as I kill these mobs, as I go through them, the levels just ain't stopping and the mobs ain't stopping at all. And this is a really efficient farm. And the design is actually pretty simple as well. It's literally just a tiny bit of redstone and a ton of just spawning platforms. So, with that being said, let's just head straight to the build tutorial. Alright guys, so here are the materials that you need for this build. You need this many smooth stone slabs. Now, we are using slabs because mobs cannot path flying through top slabs. So what they will do is that when the water washes them, they do not resist through the water flow, and that basically makes it super easy to just wash them off and just bring them down to the kill chamber. And of course, you don't have to use smooth stone slabs, but hey, slabs save a lot of materials. It's literally a block cut in half, so literally a stack of smooth stone gives you 2 stacks of slabs. And like I said guys, you don't need to specifically use smooth stone, you can use any blocks that have slabs, as long as they are slabs it's okay. And then we also need this many of any solid block, doesn't need to be smooth stone, you can just be the same material as the slab that you chose. And of course that's 5 ladders as well. So this is all just for the spawning platforms, the slabs are for the spawning platforms, and these blocks are just for like storage as well as the water killing chamber down there. And the ladders are just to bring you up and down from the AFK spot and the item collection system. Now we do need the roof, so for the roof we need this much materials. So I'm using tinted glass because 1, it is a solid block, it does not let light through, and 2, because it's glass, it does not let mobs spawn on top. Now of course you can just replace this with regular solid blocks, but if you do, be mindful that you need to torch the top of the roof to prevent mobs from spawning, so that your farm will be running at max efficiency. As well as some leaves, these leaves are basically to cover the sides of the farms at the top of these smooth stones so that nothing spawns there. Of course you can't use light guys, because if you use light then the spawning platform will be lit up and no mobs will spawn there. These are what you need for the redstone. You basically need 19 dispensers, 19 scaffolding, 18 observers and some repeaters, redstone dust, glass levers, a comparator and a trapdoor just to access the lever that you put in. And of course for the storage wise, we just have some chests and some hoppers, and of course as usual you need some temporary blocks. For now I'm choosing dirt, and we also need some torches. So let's get the tutorial proper, shall we? Now we guys just want to grab everything that you need for this build. Just grab a few stacks of smooth stone and you want to bring it up to this height right here. So basically you want to be standing on Y123 and have a block below you at Y122. Now this is important because mobs generally spawn in a radius of 128 blocks around you. So it's a spherical radius of 128 blocks, and this is where the item is. So as we build up to the AFK spot, you are actually 128 blocks above the world. And it's also important that you build over an ocean biome so that no mobs can spawn, or at least only drones can spawn, and only on the bottommost layer, which is the layer 128. If you do build this over land, you do have to light up any caves in the ground nearby so that no mobs spawn over there. But to make your life easy, just build over an ocean. The base is literally over there, and this is like maybe 100-200 blocks away from the base. So once you guys are up here, you basically want to make a 9x7 platform. So this is 1, then we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you guys want to fill all of this up, and this is where the items will go to for our items collection. So all our chests and hoppers will be down here to collect all the items. Alright guys, so once you guys are done with that, you can just take your items from below and just place it into chests right over here. Now this ain't gonna be part of the build, so just put this somewhere that does not impede your build. So what you want to do is you basically want to take your chest, your hoppers, all your building blocks, all your ladders, as well as some temporary blocks, and then you want to go to the long side, the side that has 9 blocks, count in 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the 5th block, count in 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on this 4th block, you want to place a chest, and then make it a double chest. Now place 1, 2, and another chest right on top of this, like so. And then you want to stagger them like this. So in the end, you should have some sort of chest stairs like this. Now place hoppers, linking all of the chests together. And like that, you have your item storage system. Now, of course, you guys can expand this to make it as big as you want. Like I said, this farm does produce about 20,000 items per hour. And this might not have the capacity to hold it. I will never know. Because, well, I tested it only for 10 minutes. And that's about it. Now, from this center block here, just counting 4 like as usual. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on this 5th block. You want to place a temporary block here, place a smooth stone block behind that, break the temporary block, and you want to build up 5 blocks from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I missed this one. Okay, now you want to take your ladder and place all 5 of your ladders on these blocks right here. Now take your solid block and place it right in front of this ladder right here, and you should float like this. Now you want to go up this ladder right here. go on to your block right here, build up by 1 like so, and then you want to take your double chest, basically place 1 chest in front, 1 chest to the right, and it should link to the items collection. Now you should have 4 hoppers left, and you want to place these 4 hoppers on the back of the chest like so. Just face all of them into the chest, and this is basically where the mobs get killed and the items just get transferred to this chest all the way down to the bottom. Now this platform right here will be a 11 by 11 platform. So now you guys should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna add 6 more blocks at the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in total we should have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now just want to expand this by 11 by building 4 blocks to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you should connect everything and it should make a 11 by 11 platform. Alright, once you guys are done with that, you basically want to go back down here and you want to get some additional items. So you want to get all your leaves, you want to get all your redstone components here, get your water, get your torches, and then we also want to get just a little bit of slabs. We don't need too much, so I'm just going to replace it right here. And if you guys haven't already, just light up this area down here real quick so that mobs don't spawn. You can just use 4 torches down here like so, and mobs will not spawn here anymore. Now you want to go back up here in the middle where the double chest is. You want to place a glass block, and then you want to get your slab and place a top slab on the glass block like so, and then you want to build around this, leaving a 10 by 10 platform in the sorry, not a 10 by 10, a 5 by 5 platform in the center. So you want to get your stone blocks right here. So this is the corner where the mobs get killed, and you basically just want to make a 5 by 5 in the center, which means you have a 7 block outside. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just connect all of these up like this, and you should have something like this. Now you want to get your water. If you have enough blocks, you can literally just make an infinite water source, but we basically just need a piece of water down here so that all the mobs will get pushed to this corner right here and you can easily kill them. Now grab the rest of your stone like so, place 1 stone right here and place another stone right here. Now you want to get your stone slabs and then place 2 top slabs right here so that you can kill the mobs, and then you just want to go around like this and complete the walls. Now, once you guys are done with that, you want to build another 2 more blocks on top. Alright, once you guys have done that, you should have something that looks like this. It's basically the kill chamber for the mobs, and on top right here is gonna be where the mob collection system is. Now you guys want to go down back here, and you guys want to get the rest of your smooth stone or your building blocks, and then you want to hit back up. If you fell down like me, you can just get some temporary blocks and then build up right over here and just jump up. Do not build all the way up because this is going to be where your spawning platform is. Now make sure to face where the glass is. So if you have your glass on this side, make sure you're on this side. Go to the center block. So in this case, count in 3, and in the middle, this is your center block. Now you basically just want to build 1 block of smooth stone right in front of you, and then right over here you want to place your trapdoor, as this is where you'll power your lever from. So just place a trapdoor at the top of this, and if you flick it, it should be able to open and close up and down like so that you can reach the lever. There's 2 blocks on top of this. Now from this trapdoor, you basically want to build another 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so once you guys are done with that, you basically want to build out the same thing on all of the other 3 sides but without the trapdoor. So just count 3 blocks from the corner. 1, 2, 3. On the 4th block, you want to build out 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you basically want to do that on these other 2 sides as well and connect them all, and you should have a 21 by 21 platform at the end. Alright guys, so once you have done, you should have something like this. And now you basically want to build the walls, so just place a temporary block right here and then place smooth stone or whatever block that you want on the corners and break the temporary block, and you basically want to place walls on the entire side of the farm. So once you guys are done with that, I'll see you guys at the center. Alright, once you guys are done filling up the walls, you basically want to do the water circuit. So you basically want to build out one block at the corner right here and place 5 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You basically have something that looks like this. And now you want to make a sort of half diamond shape. So place 1 here, 2 here, and 3 here. And then last one, we have 4 over here, and we should have sort of a diamond shape over here. Now you want to repeat that on all 4 corners, like so. So just place 1 at the corner here, place 5 here as well. And then you want to make a triangular shape or diamond shape, whichever you guys prefer. And then you basically want to do that on the last 2 sides as well. Alright, so once you guys are done with that, you basically want to build up the rest of the walls. So basically you want to build all of this 4 blocks higher. So just do that real quick, and then on the last layer you want to do a leaf block. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just build this all the way across, and then on the top, the 5th layer, you want to do a leaf block. Alright, so once you guys have built the walls 4 blocks high, you basically want to use your oak leaves and just go around one more time at the top. Alright, once you guys are done with that, you basically should have something that looks like this. And this part right now we're gonna do is the redstone. Now, you guys want to drop down, go to the trapdoor layer right here, and you basically want to build 2 temporary blocks on top of this, and then you want to place a building block right on top of it. Now break those 2 temporary blocks, and then obviously you want to have to build to it, so just make a little staircase right here. And before you go up, place a lever right at the bottom like so. So this is the lever that you'll be activating when you want to activate the water. So now you want to go on top right here, and you basically want to have 4 blocks in front of that, and you want to go to the right by another 4 blocks like so. So you should have something that looks like this. Now you want a temporary block down here. You want to place a smooth stone block right here, another block below it like so, and then you want to place another 4 blocks like so. So you should have 4, 4, 4, 4, and this 2 here that looks a bit strange. Now you can break that temporary block right here, and then you basically want to get your redstone dust, your comparator, and your repeater. You want to get your redstone dust right here, get your comparator on compare mode. Now you want repeaters here on 4 ticks throughout the entire area. Make sure they're on 4 ticks so that the delay is enough for mobs to spawn. Now you want 2 pieces of redstone dust at the end here, and then more repeaters all the way till the end until you reach to the side of the comparator, where you need to give another piece of redstone dust, and this is essentially our redstone clock. Now you want to get your dispensers, basically build out like so. Alright, so once you guys are done with the redstone, you basically just want to get out of here for now. So you can just basically flick this trapdoor to go down, or you can find some other methods to go down. And you basically want to get the rest of your blocks, so all your slabs over here, you want to grab all of them as much as you can. So like so. There we go, we are now on top. And now you basically want to go on top of this dispenser that we put over here. Place a water bucket in the dispenser so that the mobs will get washed down. And then you want to build 7 blocks each way with top slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And do that on this side as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to do it on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the last side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you want to basically make a diamond shape out of this, just like how water flows. So you have to basically do something that looks like this on all of these. And if you make a wrong placement, it's okay because it's just top slabs, so you won't break the entire thing, just breaking the top. So you basically just want to do this on all the whole sides, and then you should get something that looks like a diamond shape that is 8 by 8. Now, once you guys have done that, you should have something that looks like this. And basically, when water spawns at the center, it will just spread out all the way to the edges and push mobs down. Now, this is the first layer. Now, this farm can have up to 19 layers, and you can just build it as high as you want. And you can also, you don't need to build the full farm if you don't want to, but the rates of the full farm is about 20,000 items per hour or 50 levels of experience every 10 minutes. So if you guys do want to build a second layer, all you need to do is basically place a scaffolding right on top of this dispenser, and then you want to have an observer. Just jump on top of this scaffolding, jump and place the observer. The observer should be facing its original and just natural direction, and then place a dispenser on top of it. Place a water bucket inside it. Just imagine this is a bucket of water, and then do the same thing. Expand top slabs 7 blocks each way and make a diamond shape. It's just that easy. Now, if you guys are thinking about expanding it but you do not have the enough necessary materials, you can guys make a temporary roof, which instead of 7 blocks you can make it 10 blocks. So for example, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and we just built 10 blocks every way like so. And once you fill up this diamond, you basically have a temporary roof of about 10 blocks. And now this is obviously not as efficient. This farm will not run at 100% efficiency if you do this temporary roof. It will run at about 50 to 60% efficiency, so do keep that in mind. But like I said, this is a temporary roof. If you do choose to expand it, you can just remove the top 3 blocks on all sides, and you basically have yourself a spawning platform. And with that, you can just keep continuing building up as high as you want to until you reach the max of 19 layers. So this is super easy to expand. As you can see, you can just make a temporary roof and pretty much call it a day. Now, if you guys want to see the full size roof, just stay tuned. I'll show you guys what that looks like real soon. And before I forget, I forgot to show you guys how the water flows on this bottom part here. So you basically want to destroy all these temporary blocks real quick. All these down here as well. Close this trapdoor. And now you basically want to place water on every single block except for these 2 blocks right here. Let me just represent them with dirt blocks. So water on all sides except for these 2 sides. So what you want to do is grab your water block. I'm in creative right now because water is super annoying to place if you're not in creative. And good luck to you guys in survival. So you basically want to skip this block, place a block here, skip this block, place a block here, skip this block, place a block here, skip this block, and place a block here. And with that, as you can see, the middle is all full water source blocks, while the sides are not. Now you want to do that on all sides. So full block over here, skip this, full block over here, skip this, full block over here, skip this, full block over here, skip this. You should naturally skip the last 2 blocks, and you just do that on all 4 sides like so. And once you've done that, you basically just want to place a single source of water at the corner right here, and you should flow nicely to the center and make everything flow to the middle. So you just want to do that on all 4 sides, and you have a working water platform. Now if you have any items on there, the item should nicely flow to the center very slowly as well, and the trapdoor is not affected by it at all. So once you guys have that, you basically have a fully working mob farm. And now let me show you guys how to build the roof. Alright guys, so I'm back right here. I'm in creative as well. As you can see, we have literally built all the towers right here. So this is 19 layers, and what you want to do for the last layer is you basically want to place a temporary block right on top of the last scaffolding right here. And right there, you want to place a piece of the roof on top here. So as you can see, from the scaffolding is 1 block and 1 more block above it. So this is just enough for any mobs to spawn. And on the top here, you basically want to build out 21 blocks on each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And you want to do that on the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And then you want to do that on these 2 sides as well. So you basically want to go all the way out to 21 blocks. As you can see, I have a schematic right there, so I know where to stop. And then the last one right here, like such. There we go. Now if I would set my game mode to difficult to hard mode and give myself a stick, So, and I paste the schematic right here. As you can see, everything gets dark and mobs will start spawning. So that should be the final part of your farm. And with that being said, the farm is 100% complete, and as you can see right there, mobs are starting to spawn already. And of course, you guys can AFK down here by yourself, or you can have something like carpet mod to have players AFK here for you. These are all extra chests for any kind of storage that you may need. Of course, you can just change the storage system however you see fit. You can add, for example, item filters. You can just add more chests. You can do whatever you want. It's your own preference. And with that being said, guys, that's it for today's mob farm. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy the rest of my content. And with that being said, guys, thanks for watching and peace out.